This message is brought to you by Mulchay Sports Medicine and Kodiak Capital Group. We're here with Pete, Matt, Dave, and our captain, or co-captain rather, Josh Price. So Josh, talk to us about round one and what you expect in round two against New Haven.
Yeah, round one against Philly Fight was disappointing to say the least. To start with, the first half we came out flat and Philly came out on fire. The defensive line was amazing. Their line speed was out of this world. They really put a lot of pressure on us in that first half, and our boys were not expecting the speed or the violent nature of the game that transpired in that first half. Come second half, our boys really stood up. They took in the game, where we were at in the game, and really put their best foot forward. With New Haven, I'm expecting us to know what we're going into. Yes, they're going to be a tough side. I have no doubt about that at all. We do have a few injuries, which are a bit of a concern. Pete, our starting hooker, and David here, our starting centre, both will probably be out this week, which is a big blow for us. But hopefully the other boys can get the job done. Our second half was, like I said, really good, and hopefully we can just build on that for this game coming.
Okay. Dave, any comments?
Yeah, just basically what you said. The lads came out last week not really knowing what to expect, but after this game, I think they've got a better understanding. So hopefully this week they'll turn up, ready to go.
Why do you say that the lads didn't have really anything to? They didn't really understand.
Well, for a lot of them, it's pretty new to them.
It's pretty new.
Yeah.
How many guys was it their first time playing?
The whole team,
Yeah,
apart
pretty
from
much.
4 people.
Yeah.
Whole team apart from 4 blokes had never played the game before in their lives. So we did really well, considering.
There's a lot. There's a lot of raw talent there. So what we're going to do is just try and build upon it really, and hopefully this week we'll do a little bit better.
Okay. Matt, you were refereeing last week's game. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean,
From the ref standpoint, I guess.
Philly were a tough side. I mean, it was in their defensive line, and their talk along the line was really good. The line speed was top stuff really, and they were putting some shots on. I mean, as the guys said, I don't think our team were ready for the physical nature of the game and quite how good the Philly defence was. But I mean, we have a lot of things to work on. I mean, we can combat that ourselves with winning the floor a bit better than we did. But I mean, it's all stuff to work on. We've had a good week preparation for New Haven, so I just have to see what comes on Saturday.
What do you expect from New Haven?
I mean, I think there'll be another tough side. It'll be another step up from Philly. So I think it's going to be a big task for us. But I mean, anything happens on the day, we're going to go well, prepare well, and it's a whole new day.
Would you say that the Nines gave you a good preview on what to expect from New Haven, even though, we did lose with Golden Point in extra time, but or would you say the Nines weren't really transferable to what actually is occurring in this in the regular 13s and the USARL regular scheduled matches?
I mean, I could see both sides to it. I mean, they've got some good individuals that were playing in the Nines, but I think with the 13s game, I mean, it's going to be a lot tougher. It's going to be completely different to the Nines, I think. But I mean, it's going to be a big ask. They got it stuck on them at Jacksonville this weekend, so they'll be looking to bounce back. But I mean, so will we. So it's going to be an interesting day on Saturday, and I think it's just going to be another tough day. But we'll be up to it.
Pete, your thoughts from Saturday's game, and how are you feeling?
Yeah, well, I'm feeling alright. Saturday's game was a tough test. Everyone, did their best. It was a bit of a shock at the start, in the first half and everything. It was a very physical game. Our boys did well to hang in there. Had we have not had as many injuries as we did, I think we probably could have been, a little bit more respectable out there. But injuries in key positions and quite a lot of them
especially in that
ruined an
first 10
opportunity.
minutes.
Yep.
I think you and I went out in the first 10 minutes of that game.
Yeah, I mean, regardless of that, we did really well.
In the second
Considering,
half,
yeah, to come back out. Once the guys build on that this week at training and things like that, then we can really maybe give New Haven a bit of a run.
All right. Anybody have any other thoughts?
Not at all. Let's go out there Saturday and give New Haven a run for their money.
Let's do it, lads.
Go to facebook.com/Rebellion Rugby. Like our page. We should have last week's game up versus Philly this weekend, and there is a rumor to our tech guy that we will be able to stream the New Haven game live. But don't shoot me on that one because you have to deal with Alex DeCiccio on that one. I'm not making any promises, but look for our game against Philly up online this weekend, and check out the watch page at rebellion-rugby.com. Have a good one. Again, thank you to Mulchay Sports and Kodiak Capital Group.
Join the rebellion.
Yeah.
What he said.
Out from the dungeon.